lecture I will tell you the examples based on the case number 6 and 7 also. So exactly the case number 6 is what we have to find the pi of the form 1 by fd into e to the power ax into v, as we know very well. Earlier we discussed about the case number till the case number 5, that was for only and only for the single function. But when we talk about the case number 6, it's dear students, it's for twice double functions, right? So here we have e to the power x, that is the exponential function, and we have v also, where v is the function of x, right? Or v can be trigonometric. V is the function of x, or v can be trigonometric function, right? So we can approach this form 1 by fd into e to the power x into v. E to the power x will be as it is. We will approach it will be 1 by fd plus a into v, right? Now let's have discussion on one example based on this case. So let me write down an example, dear students. Find the pi of the given equation. We have d square minus 2d plus 1 y is equals to x square into e to the power x. So let's approach to this form. How we will approach the form number 6 here, dear students. So form number 6 is what exactly? First of all we will write down e to the power ax as it is, then the a will be applicable on the d, so it will be 1 by fd plus a and into v, right? So when we approach it, the pi will become, dear students, 1 by d square minus 2d plus 1 into x square e to the power x, right? So at the place of d in this particular equation, okay, we can write down it as nothing, it's nothing but the d minus 1 whole square. Yes, exactly, it is x square into e to the power x. Now according to the form number 6, we will write down at the place of d, we will write down d plus a. From where we will get a will be get from the exponential, power of exponential, right? So it will be dear students, when we approach it, it will be e to the power x is as it is 1 by d. At the place of d we will write down e to the power a. Here a is equals to 1, so it will be d plus 1 minus 1 whole square into x square, right? So when we approach it, it is e to the power x. 1 and 1 will be cancelled out. We will have only and only d square into x square. So d square, 1 by d square, it means we have to integrate it twice, right? So let me write down the pi is equals to e to the power let me write down the pi is equals to e to the power x 1 by d square into x square, right? Exactly. So it will be e to the power x. When we approach it, x square, when we approach x square means when we integrate x square 2 times. First time when we integrate, it will be 1 by d. When first time we will integrate, it will be x cube by 3. We know very well, dear students, the meaning of 1 by d. Here when we have 1 by d, so meaning of 1 by d is nothing but integration only. So when we approach 1 by d here, it will be x cube by 3. It means again we are having 1 by d. So when we approach 1 by d again on x cube by 3, so means we have to integrate it one more time. It will be e to the power x power 4 by 4 into 3, hence it will be 12. So this will be the final answer. So I think you are getting my point. Easily we can approach the questions of form number 6 also, dear students, right? Easily approachable. Done. Let's have discussion on one more example based on the same concept. Yeah, I have one more example. Let's have discussion on that one also. So find the pi of the form. So pi for the equation d square minus 2d plus 5 y is equals to e to the power x into sine of 2x. Now earlier we discussed the form which was exactly, you can look at here, right? This was the form when exponential and algebraic are together, when exponential and the power of x are together. Now here we are having discussion on the exponential and the trigonometric function together. So let's approach it. What will happen? So the process will be same only. pi is equals to 1 by d square minus 2d plus 5 into e to the power x sin x, right? Earlier it was earlier we were getting it as a complete whole square now, but here as we can see it's not, it will not become complete whole square. So it's okay, we have to put at the place of d, wherever it is d or d square, we have to put d plus 1. D plus 1, why? Because here a is equals to 1, so we have to go with the f of d plus a concept, right? So when we approach here, the pi will become, dear students, 1 by, it is d plus 1 whole square, yes, minus 2 into d plus 1, yes, plus 5 into sin x, and it is e to the power x is already here, e to the power x is already here, right? So let's approach it, what it will become, let's approach it, guys. So okay, what it will become, let's approach here only. So pi will be e to the power x, when we open up this one it will be d square plus 2d plus 1 minus 2d minus 2 plus 5 into sin x, right? So when we approach it, 2d and 2d will be cancelled out, we will get e to the power x by 5 minus 2 is 3, 3 plus 1 is 4, so it will be d square plus 4, dear students, we will have sin x, right? So this will be my function. Now I have to go from here. So as we know very well, from here we know how to approach whenever we have sin x, okay, and together with the d square plus a square form, we have to write down, we have to replace d square by minus a square only, yes, exactly. So we will replace it by minus a square only. Let me approach here. So when we will replace it, so pi will be e to the power x is as it is 1 by d square plus 4 into sin x, guys. It will become e to the power x, at the place of d square we will write down here minus 1 only, so it will be minus 1 plus 4 into sin x only, right? So we are having sine of it's we are having sine of 2x. We started with the sine of 2x, guys, so it will be sine of 2x, it means we have to approach the second one, right? It will be sine of 2x everywhere, right? Okay, so here we have to write down at the place of d square it will be minus 4, hence it will become 0. When we approach it, it will be 0, so here we are getting f of minus a square is equals to 0. So when f of minus a square is equals to 0, we know how to approach, we will differentiate. So e to the power x is as it is, we have to differentiate this portion only, means sine 2x and d square plus 4, we know very well it will be minus x by 2a, a is equals to 2 only, into cos of 2x, right? As we know very well, we will write down this only, dear students. So it will be minus x by 4 into e to the power x and cos of 2x. Finally, this will be your answer, right? Is it clear, guys? So it will be the answer. So just remember one thing, okay, I forgot to approach, it was sine of 2x, not sine of x only. So when it was when it's sine of x, we can approach directly, but here we are having exactly sine of 2x, so it means we have to focus on this one, that f of minus a square is equals to 0. So we know the case number 4 will be applicable here, right? So we will approach by x by 2d or x by 2d into sine of ax, or you can write down x by 2a minus x by 2a into cos of ax will be the pi. So hence we approached here. Done, guys? So exactly, it's a simple thing. So form number 6 is quite easy, okay. The case number 6 we can easily approach, but yeah, case number 7 is little complicated, so there is no substitute for that also. If you can do any question which is of case number 7, okay, you can do that question with the help of case number 6, you can go for that. Otherwise the only option is that you have to remember the formula. So we don't have any other choice for this one. So 1 by fd into x, 1 by fd x into v, where x is the algebraic function, v can be the function of exponential or v can be the trigonometric function. So we know very well the formula will be x will be as it is 1 by fd into v minus f dash d by fd whole square into v. Okay, let me show you one example based on this question, this form, right? So find the pi of the given equation. We are having a equation 1 by d square, it is d square plus 4y is equals to x into cos x, right? So here we have to approach form number 7 also, because here we cannot approach form number 6, because in the form number 6 the compulsion is exponential. If we have exponential with the algebraic function, we can go with form number 6. If we have exponential with the trigonometric function, we can go with the form number 6. But here we are not able to go with the form or the case number 6. So we have to approach with the form number or the case number 7 only. It will be 1 by d square plus 4 into x into cos x, right? Exactly. So yes, so it will be 1 by d square plus 4 into x cos x. So let's approach just like this. So it will be x as it is, yes, 1 by fd, it means it will be 1 by d square plus 4, yes, as it is, into v is what? We are having as a cos x. Okay, we will approach it definitely. So okay, let me make some space here. It's x 1 by fd, that is d square plus 4 into f into we are having v minus f dash d by fd square, f dash d. So f dash d will be 2d divided by d square. So it will be fd square, it will be d square plus 4 whole square into cos of x, right? Exactly. Now we can approach here. So let's approach here only. So as we know very well, whenever we have d square plus 4, this is the case number 3 and 4, we can approach directly cos. Here again we can approach directly cos. So let's approach it, guys. So when we approach, it will become pi is equals to x into d square plus 4. It will be d square plus 4. It will be minus 1 plus 4 into cos x. Okay, and it is minus. Okay, first we can go for this one, dear students, then after that we can integrate the things. So it will be quite easy. So it will be 2d minus 2d and minus 1 plus 4 whole square into cos of x, right? Exactly. So when we approach, it will be x by 3 into cos x. The first term is minus, it will be 3 square, means it will be 2 by 9, and the derivative of cos x, we know very well the derivative of cos x is minus sin x, dear students, right? So we can approach like this. So derivative of cos x will be minus sin x, so minus minus plus, hence it will be x by 3 into cos x minus minus plus 2 by 9 into sin x. So this will be your final answer. I think it's clear to everyone. So if exactly, it's not so much complicated, but if you learn the formula, if you remember the formula, then only you can approach with this one. So the only problem with this case is that you have to mug up the formula, you have to remember the formula, guys. So no other option we have, right? So I think it's clear to everyone how we can approach this one. So it's quite easy to apply. Now let's have discussion on one more example. I have one more example of this one. So can we go for that? Yeah, we can go for that. Yes. So okay, one more example. Actually that example we can approach in the form number 6 only. Okay, let me write down. So find the pi of the equation. It is d square minus 4d plus 4y is equals to e to the power 2x into cos of 3x, right? So when we approach it, it will be pi is equals to 1 by d square minus 4d plus 4. So we can write down it as a 1 by d plus 2 whole square into e to the power 2x and cos of 3x. right? So it will be 1 by d plus 2 whole square into e to the power 2x and cos of 3x. Okay, so let's approach it, guys. The pi will be, when we approach here, as we know very well, e to the power 2x will be as it is. At the place of d, we will write down d plus 2 plus 2. It's not plus 2, it is minus 2, because we are having here minus 2. So minus 2 whole square into cos of 3x. So we can say 2 and 2 will be cancelled out. It will be e to the power 2x 1 by d square into cos of 3x, right? Now here, from here you have two options. Either you can put d square plus a square. So either you can put directly minus 3. No, actually it will not work, because d square plus a square should be there, right? So here we don't have a square, so we can directly integrate the things. So we have to integrate this cos function twice. So when we integrate this cos function as a twice, so the pi will become e to the power 2x 1 by d square. So it will be 1 by d when we approach one time cos of 3x. So the integration of cos of 3x will be sine of 3x by 3 only, guys. When we approach it one more time, it will be sine 3x. The integration of sine is minus cos, right? So it will be minus e to the power 2x, okay, sine minus of cos 3x divided by 9. So it will be your pi. Clear, guys? So it will be your pi. Done. So we can approach it easily. We can go for this one, this form also. Clear? Okay, so that's all from all the forms. We discussed the case number 7, case 7s. We started with the case number 1, where we will have, if we have e to the power x form, then we can directly approach at the place of d a. Second case we discussed about e to the power ax when f of a is equals to 0. Then we have to x by f dash x form, okay, x by f dash a into e to the power ax form, means we have to differentiate that one. Third, we discuss about either we have sine or cos x, then we can replace directly d square by minus a square, dear students, right? And the fourth, we discussed if f of minus a square is equals to 0, then what happened? So as I already told you. Fifth one was for the algebraic function, means x power m. Remember that important thing, that whenever you have 1 by fd into x power m form, you have to always move fd, okay, from the denominator to numerator, and you have to make 1 plus d or 1 minus d form, whatever be the with the given conditions, okay. In form number 6 and 7, we already discussed these two forms are of the double function, means two functions together.